What's up everybody, my name is Cap, the Everyday Gamer, and today I'm going to show you how to make a hidden piston door. Quite a few people have asked me to show a little bit more in-depth tutorial on how to make this because quite a few of the other tutorials online or on YouTube don't really show very many details about it, but this is the basic concept. Flip a switch, poof, magic door opens up and now you can get inside your house. Really not that complicated as far as how it actually works, but I want to show you anyway, so flip it again and poof, it's hidden. Now yes, I realize that this is not the most hidden door in the world since it's kind of obvious as to what's going on there, but you can get the concept down of how it actually works and employ it however you want to within your own world. So I'm going to show you kind of see also right now, as you can see, all the redstone out front of the building is actually hidden, everything's underneath. So I'll show you actually how to do this and keep it hidden. I'll show you the split level view. Okay, from here you can see that I have a completely unobstructed view of the work area here. You can see how much actually went into making this. Now I'm not going to show a tutorial of how to make this from the start like I usually do, only because it really did take me quite a long time to get it all set up and make sure it was working right. It's not that complex, but there's a lot to it, and you can just see it kind of go, there's a lot, going on here. It took a little while just to get all the redstone where it needed to be. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like completed and working properly, and then I'll just kind of do a walkthrough of what it actually does. You can see it actually does the same thing, but there's no blocks stuck to it. Now for starters, you're going to need 12 sticky pistons. You'll have 4 that you put up front here, 4 on the side over here, and 4 on the side over there. Let me open it up so you can see. Okay, see these 2 pistons right here, these 2 side pistons that are facing forward are stuck to the back of the 2 on the sides, on both sides, so that when they're activated, these 2 on the sides push out first, which you'll have a block right here and right here just to hide it basically, but they'll both push towards the middle and then they'll be activated and push the blocks out, so it's actually hidden here. Now I'll show you what it is from the switch. Okay, this is just a switch. I have it with the space underneath and the redstone running on both sides. Now this is basically just a mirror image of itself. Both sides are nearly identical except for a small part I'll show you. So it comes down here, hits a repeater, splits off, hits another repeater, and this is where it actually splits. Over here you have an inverter, so that when this is on, this is actually off, and this is what allows the pistons on the side to actually work. And I'll show you this trail first. So it goes up around here, hits 2 more repeaters, and what's key is that each one of these repeaters has to be set on the last notch here, so that there's a little bit of a delay between that one and this one. And then it goes up a set of stairs here. This one splits off and hits that piston, which activates this one. And then this one goes up here and circles around, so it activates the top 2 pistons here. So as you can see, kind of an aerial view of what this area actually looks like. Now, back here where it actually splits off, it goes off, hits another repeater, and just to amplify the signal, it comes over here and it splits off again. Now the reason it splits off 2 times over here and not on the other side, which you'll see, is that this actual split off manages the pistons underneath. See, it goes off, it splits again here. These 2 pistons that are set up down here actually control the stairs. That's something optional if you want to have it so that your staircase actually kicks out like mine does. That's how that's actually set up though. And then where it splits off this way, it goes off, hits another inverter so that this side is off as long as it's open, goes up a set of stairs to the very top, and it goes in a 6 pattern right here. And what that does is it makes sure that the 2 pistons stacked up right over here actually activate all at the same time once they're pushed towards the middle, because if not, then they'll get pushed towards the middle and they won't do anything. Now the other side, as I said, is just a duplicate of this. It gets up to here, splits off, hits the inverter over here, splits off again, make sure these 2 are set up 4 apart again, or on the last notch I should say, 4th click, comes off here, and instead of actually splitting off, now it's just got just the one path going up. And I'll show where that goes in just a second, but for starters, this one goes back up the stairs kind of like the other one does. Now here's something that I ran into as a problem if you get this too. If you notice, this block right here that I'm sitting at is kind of in the left hand position of these 2. If you go around to the other side, you'll see it's also in the left hand position. As I said, it's a mirror, except for it's kinda not, because technically in order for it to be a mirror, this block should be over here. But what I ran into is every time I'd have the block over on this side, one piston wouldn't fire at the right time. It just kept leaving one piston wide open, and it was this one. This particular piston would not fire. So I switched it around and made it just an opposite of this on both sides here, and it worked just fine. Once again, it goes up, splits off so it hits these two pistons. Now, I'll show you where this back split off goes up. And this is again duplicate on both sides too. It goes up and it hits this little wall here basically, but it's just an inverter on both sides. You can see it goes down, that split off over there too. It comes up and hits this brick, inverter on both sides. It lights up the torches, activates these two repeaters here, and when these actually are activated by them, these two pistons facing forward on both sides are pushed forward towards the middle. So now let me actually activate it and show you here. So you can see it turns off the main string of redstone all the way around, but it lights up the places where the inverters were. So it comes up top, those are active, the top ones are activated, the ones that are on the side are activated, and you can see right here that this is where I was telling you the middle ones are now pushing forward there. And then around back here where the second inverter is, it goes down, up, hits the stairs, goes up top and lights these up so to make sure that they're there. Now I'll take it off a hidden mode here so you can see what I mean. If I stick these blocks on here like it's actually supposed to be, and you can build up a little, you build up your wall so that it's an actual hidden staircase basically. And now it's got the hidden side of it there. Let me get around the top so you can see again. See, and the sticky pistons actually move those blocks back and forth again. And that's the basics to it. Like I said, I know this video may come across as being a little bit confusing considering how much is going on with it. And I'll try and answer as many questions as possible. Like I said, it's very hard to do this from scratch. The video would be about an hour long of watching me actually lay the redstone down. I ended up using, I think I originally said 12 pistons, but if you want the hidden stairs underneath to come out, this set right in here so it actually comes all the way out like that, then you'll have 2 more sticky pistons underneath on the bottom here. So a total of 14 pistons. You're going to need quite a few repeaters, and I think I went through about 128 pieces of redstone. Now this is just one example. Now this is not the only way to do this. I know there's a lot of tutorials out there. There's a ton of ways to do this. This is just my way of doing it. Just wanted to show you guys what it actually looks like, and hopefully with me walking around and kind of showing you as I'm going along what it's doing, this will help you actually reconstruct it if you choose to. As I said, I know it's not exactly a tutorial necessarily as much as just a demonstration, but I'm hoping it'll help you figure it out. And if it can't, definitely shoot me a question, a comment, or a private message. Hit me up on Twitter, whatever, if you need some help, and I'll try and walk you through it if I can. Like I said, it's not really that complex. It just takes a little while to get it all set up. I'll show you one more time of it actually opened up flying around here. And this is basically just so if you're using the video as kind of a tutorial guide as to how to actually build it, you can kind of pause it at certain aspects of the video, certain places there, and set it up exactly as I have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it useful. I very much appreciate all you guys' feedback, of course. If this is the first video of mine that you've ever seen, I hope you enjoyed it and you check out some other tutorials and some of the other videos I have going on. If you're one of my regular subscribers, I hope this was just as cool to you as the rest of those. And as always, I appreciate you guys' time. Y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later.